They say the sky's the limit, but it's just the beginning.
The Angel and May Chronicles. Season 1, Episode 4, Shock in a Frock.
So let's just do a recap. There's a lot has happened in a short time. And my drinking buddies here's eyes are starting to droop. Hey, buddy, wake up. First, our heroes are on Earth. They're called Angel and May, by the way. It's 2023. They get killed by the mob, then sold by mortuary staff to mad scientists who do a Frankenstein number on them. Not a good look by anybody's standards. The real bastard is they get frozen before they can wake up. Then, in a weird twist, they get shoved on an old ship because they might contaminate Earth. I call this a fish finger scenario. So, they drift for 50-odd years before being picked up by a heavy tug and wake up in New London.
Sounds like paranoia to me.
Doc, if you look up any records, the person or persons who did this could have traces on the files. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I used to be in the CIS and the cops. Trust me, I really think you should just get me and that other chick out of here as soon as possible. We need to be gone off-grid ASAP.
Nurse, I think we need a sedative here.
Look, I'm not about to go crazy and attack you, but can I please speak to the other person who was found with me? She could confirm my story. Look, nurse, do me a favor, will you please? Just be really careful. I might be nuts, but just in case, make sure the doc does not enter the records. Understand?
Well, that's very irregular. I don't have the authority.
Look, I understand that, but at least, can you try? I don't want to see you guys hurt. So, is she awake yet, next door?
Yes, I think so. But go easy. She's taking longer to come around for some reason. Hello? Hi. Here, have a sip on this water and take it easy. You're in the public hospital. I really don't know why, but somehow I think it's best if this lady explains. You were found together.
Sharo, is that you?
Maybe? But who the hell are you? Stop staring like that. It creeps me out.
It's me, Sharo. It's Alex.
What are you talking about? You're not Alex. Oh, shit. She's gone.
Look, I can't explain this, but you need to trust me. Something really bad has happened. We need to get out of here and hide. I think we're in danger.
Hand me that glass, will you? Thanks. Wait a minute. What the hell are you talking about? I'm sure it's just a dream. Hell, how do you know about my dreams? This is weird. You're not Alex. You look nothing like her. The last I saw of her, she was having a really bad day, and so was I, for that matter. I don't appreciate you jerking me around and using the name of a dead friend. My friend was more mature.
Okay, let me think. How can I convince you? Okay, let's try this. My middle name is Lucy. We met at Highcliffe boarding school. I like guns and girls, not necessarily in that order. Convinced? Look, we really don't have time for this.
I hear you, but everything you've said could have been lifted from the records. Anyone with IT skills could do that. So actually, no, I don't believe you from just what you said. Also, my eyes just don't believe you.
Oh, for goodness sake, how much more must I do to convince you? I don't know. Okay, one last go. Let's try this. I had a small tat on my backside of a golden crown.
So let me get this straight. You're a complete stranger to me, okay? And the first thing you do is tell me about a tattoo on your butt. Are you insane?
Yes, probably, maybe, definitely. But we have just got to get out of here. One slight thing to consider, though. I apparently have a young, attractive butt.
Then that's good, because I remember your old ass was starting to sag.
What? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, feel free if it makes you any better. They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I'm beholding.
Is it there?
No tattoo, but there is a faint marking, almost like something used to be there.
What? Oh, it's like the scars. Oh, hell, that sucks, man. To take that butt pain and then get no gain just ain't right.
Okay, enough already. I'm almost convinced, but totally freaked out, right? So just give me a few moments. Mind you, only my Alex Angel would be more concerned about her tats than her real life. Anyway, I knew from the moment you came into the room just who you were. I wanted to make you squirm.
Sharrow girl, I'm gonna spank you.
Promises, promises. Hell, I just wanted to see if I could get you with your pants down. It was actually really easy.
It's good to see you're all right. If my memory serves, we were having a really terminal day.
Yep, ugh, horrible.
I was serious about needing to get out of here. We need to self-discharge and find a place to stay. We need some cash, and you definitely need a haircut. And ultimately, we need new IDs and to lay low until we figure this out. Wait up. That's really strange. You know you always had those slightly wonky teeth?
I beg your pardon.
Slightly wonky but attractive teeth. Well, look at the mirror.
Geez, they're perfect now. That's level 1 creepy, my friend.
Okay, and the other thing, and this is mind-blowing, so prepare yourself. What do you think the date is?
April 14th, 2023.
Wrong. Way, way out. The date is November 1st, 2075.
What? That's... Oh, shit. That means... Marie and Chris? Chris would be nearly 60 by now, and what about Marie?
Exactly. But Shaz, we need to be careful. If they're alive, they may be in hiding. We could expose them. We are running blind on all levels. I'm pretty certain Chris got away. I saw her scrambling before it all blew up. Gut feeling, she's a survivor.
You know, when I woke up, in that moment of disorientation, the first person I thought of was you, and the second was Chris. I must really love you guys.
Stop it. I'm getting misty. But it's true. Always have since the first days of school. You're much better looking now, though.
Bitch.
Now, a lot of folk might go rattlesnake crazy at all this, but with this odd couple, it just seems to cement their bonds. Perhaps it's their military training, or perhaps it's because, well, they're just stubborn a-holes who won't be beaten. Who can tell? But it's enabled them to outlive all those bastards on Earth who just wanted them dead.
Jeez, it's way bigger than you'd think for an asteroid colony. Kind of roomy inside. Like a doer-upper of a mini planet, if you know what I mean.
Yep. Roomy, but with limited views and a ripe smell in the air. Say, look at that square with those fancy folks all wandering around. Not sure if this is our kind of place, girl.
Doesn't have the right kind of bad. Think I need a drink so bad, my brain needs numbing. Let's liberate some funds carefully for working capital. How about that snobby-looking place over there?
Looks kinda highfalutin for the likes of us.
Means big rollers with fat credits. Wow, look at those birds. Never seen that before. That's great. They must love the lower G's.
How about we just sit here for a minute? Let it seep in for a moment.
It's good to take a breath. My head's spinning. And I think we need to make sure our actions from now on are considered.
I feel really disorientated. Bit like space lag. Which, given the circumstance, is understandable. What the hell? The good news is we're both young again.
Yes, loads of energy. Some bastard stole my wabi-sabi. We were really violated.
Violated, but transformed and resurrected.
So what do you think has happened to us? You're the biologist.
Okay, let me think. From a biological point of view, it's amazing. Total repair and transformation. It's definitely not superficial. I think that every cell in our bodies has had its clock turned back. Not to mention that as far as I can remember, we suffered a massive trauma. I mean, we were shot and we have no wounds. It's not any science that I studied.
We just lack information. I think priority one is to get to a safe place, then establish some funds, and then very cautiously make inquiries.
Agreed. We'll also need to access some top-flight analytics to get a lab to discreetly examine ourselves. What kind of Frank and Alex are you, for example?
Well, all I can say about this Frank and Alex is that she's thirsty. So let's start the investigation in that bar over there.
Geez, curb that youthful enthusiasm. You sure you're old enough for that bar?
Yes, Mom. Think of it as orientation practice, you know, to figure out which way's up.
Thought of something else as well. I'll bet that we're actually officially nada deceased. I don't want to check the records directly, of course. There is one major benefit, though.
What's that?
We are debt-free, my friend. Debt-free. Dead people don't have mortgages. Which is a good thing, because 32 years of interest payments would be bad news.
I will definitely drink to that, my friend. Definitely.
You look to be new about these parts, so I will do you a favor. I take it you don't know about zoning.
Zoning?
Zoning. Do you have the zoning permissions for this cavern? You need full citizenship and the right papers. And to be honest, the right looks. You can't just walk in here and demand a drink. We have standards. Try Ben Cubbin, Lowtown. They ain't so fussy down there.
That's a fine material on the jacket, friend. Look, we have a thirst for a drink, a purse with some coin, and we haven't had a drink in what seems like eons. Is it too much to ask for a simple drink? We're customers, okay?
Sorry, no papers, no drinks. Kindly move along. I won't ask again. Ethan here will help you out that door.
Okay, folks. Calm down, we're going. We didn't know the lay of the land, see, on account of being tourists, so we're going out that door, no pain. Alex, come on, let's remove ourselves from this establishment. We'll go next door.
Try the Ben Cubbin. They like your kind.
Well, our kind don't like your kind, so that's just fine.
That was seriously weird, man. That was total hostility. I feel like a complete backbirth. I don't even know what I don't even know. It's like starting out from scratch in a foreign country.
5 minutes and we're already doing a little light-fingered crime. That's a record. Let's move. That Ben Cubbin sounds interesting, and it's bound to have a bar.
He was a dick, so he deserves this. I don't feel guilty. Come on, I'm as dry as a witch's ditty.
You and your witches, and your ditties.
Ha! Woman's gotta have some distractions. Plus, I now have all these youthful hormones, remember? We are the detritus queens. We must step forward and clean.
Ha! So that's our motto. Angel and May, we thrive on detritus. What say we sally forth and in filth for that drink?
so I'll need to ditch this wallet ASAP. Is that an information board for the transit? Looking at this, we have to go 4 caverns over. Place is split into multiple caves. By function, I think. This fancy pants place is the owner's Parklands cavern. There's an industrial, then something called the Warren, financial, then finally the Dirksen. Oh, here it is. We did Widmenstatten Square. It's in the Ben Cubban. 8 stops down on something they call the Hypertube.
Well then, let's go. Onto the tube, dear friend.
So they end up in the one part of New London that will actually welcome and accept them. They don't know this yet, but it's going to be their new home. It'll give them a new adopted family. Maybe it's like a rat scurrying for a rat hole. Who can tell? But it makes for an interesting story.
Well, this looks promising. They have the lighting set to dusk.
Yep, it's got that right level of night sleaze.
Miss Alex Angel, what are you trying to say?
Only saying it's more like you and me, the so-called detritus queens. What's that area over there?
Ha! Look at that small tag to the left on the post.
It's a stick figure of a girl with a hoop over her head, I think. Oh, that's so cute. It's an angel girl. That's nice of them to do a picture of me.
Yep, but she's wearing a skirt. I haven't seen you in a skirt for years. Mind you, with that total body makeover, you could pull one off. Though I can't see that little head halo thingy. Maybe it only lights up after dark.
Ho ho, very funny. Oh, I like that sign.
Guns in a pawn shop. Perfect. No guns in the window. What's at the back?
Never put anything in the window, not around here. All the good stuff, if they have any, will be well hidden. We'll have to come back to check it out.
That's a Raj on that for sure.
Cheap bastard. That bar guy may have had fancy clothes, but he was light on his account. I don't think our first priority is a gun, to be honest.
I never thought I would hear you say that.
Well, different body, different space and time. So, about that drink?
Hear that? I think that's music from a bar.
Sounds like sidereal jazz fusion. It's coming from that alley over there.
Let's see, what's the sign say? NK's division. Isn't that the gaps in Saturn's rings? Are you sure you want to go in?
Well, where the hell else do we go?
Look at that. You see that old suit? Don't think I would want to wear that. Kill you for sure.
It's like an old smuggler's inn. Look at the sign and the windows. Mom, can I go in, please? It's calling me.
I suppose so.
So just want to interject again. Now pay attention, because the characters that have been introduced here are important. Who is this Gander character? Well, she's a friend of mine. You wouldn't want to be her enemy for sure. She runs the old inn called the Retrograde. It's my stamping ground for the time being. She runs a large part of the Ben Cubban. She's not to be messed with. But if she likes you, she's the best friend you'll ever have. You see, she values loyalty over everything else. And for those who give it, she'll fight like an alley cat. The other character that's important is this woman Rudy. She runs a local militia and is Gander's sidekick. She's ex-CIS and runs it like a professional Marine unit. Oh, by the way, that's me sitting at the back. I would wave. That wouldn't be cool now, would it?
Refreshing and embracing view, that's all I can say. Who is that dude in the pink tutu?
Forget the pink tutu. Look at the bar. I've got all of your favorites here, Alex. This looks like our kind of place.
I like the name of the band. Singer's hot, too.
Alex, let me get this right. We were shot, killed, and frozen for 52 years, and you're still thinking about chasing women. What's the name of the band anyway?
Spaceport Doxy.
That figures.
So, stranger, what can I get you?
We don't have any papers or whatever.
Papers? We don't need papers here. If your crackers blue, you're good to drink.
That's reassuring. We had some trouble over by Central Hospital.
That would be the Scrimshaw Ruins, a very reserved establishment. They only serve folks from the financials and main cabins. They don't like the smell of real folks, or in fact much at all.
Isn't that discriminatory? I'm surprised that's allowed.
Huh. You're obviously new to town then. Well, you're going to have to adjust to these parts, folks. We do things differently here.
Sounds like a bit of a throwback.
Say that again. It might not be wise to criticize what you don't know. My advice is for you not to make comments until you understand. Could get you into trouble. You're already upsetting folks because those hospital oxytabs have expired. It could be very bad.
Oxytab? What the hell's that?
Lifeweight and Maratsuba. So, look, this is a closed hospital. Nothing is free. You have to pay for your consumables. Air, water, all this. Now, that hospital tab is good inside the hospital, but as soon as you leave, it's cancelled. You have to buy a tab like this. Have no valid tab is a felony, with jail time, labor. Then to repay the oxygen you stole, you do more labor. If the tab's got no credit, it turns red, see? You girls need to tab out. Like now, get a green tab.
So, where do we get a tab? Let me guess, you sell them?
Damn right, too. Wouldn't be honest not to.
Why, somehow, am I not surprised?
Okay, smartass. Carry on like that, and it'll get you thrown out of locker on this boat.
Oh, really?
Whoa, simmer down, girls. Let's not get too punchy.
I can assure you, I do not punch. I don't need to.
So, who's causing trouble around these parts?
No, no one's punchy at all. In fact, we're just about to purchase tabs, aren't we, Alex?
Yes, we are. Feel like tabbing up.
Well, that's reassuring then. Hey, Gander, I'll have me a side reel with a splash of rocket.
So how much are these, tabs then?
200 for the device, and minimum charge is 1,000 credits. 1,000 lasts a couple of weeks before you need to recharge.
Jeez, that means we have to earn money here just to breathe.
That's about it. See that sign? It's ton stuffy. I'll light it up for you.
Before you ask, it means that there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. It's a famous saying that originated on the moon after the war.
Does it now? Sounds tough.
But fair. Very fair. Reasonable, I'd say. Wouldn't you agree, Alex?
I do believe so. Maybe.
Well, that's good then. Otherwise, we would have to disagree. I don't like to disagree. Don't give folks indigestion.
So, then we'll take two, but we're a little short at the moment, so only 500 on each, please.
Little short on the oxygen there, girls.
Well, we have pecuniary issues.
Do you know? Well, if you're short, be careful not to overstay. Don't want any issues, see? So, what do you want to do?
What's cheap?
No, we're on an asteroid. But you might try the early ring. It's a mule. And a tradition for first time at the Great Hotel.
Is there a second time?
Not often. A mule is a cross between a donkey and a horse. Some folks say they're better than both. What kind of kids do? Don't panic. I'm not going to poison you yet. Not good for business. So, what brings you here?
Don't take this the wrong way, but we didn't plan to be here. It's a very long, complicated story.
Look, stories are usually long. Not sure I want to hear it anyway. In my book, a woman's business stays her business unless it spills over to my side. There is something about you. Put my finger on it. Look at the smile. Moody over there is a good treasured character.
She a customer?
Solid, regular, family. Like most of the Royal and Cherry Blues.
The who?
I can see you have a lot to learn. The Royal and Cherry Blues they're a local regiment. They're like the local police force.
Yeah, I noticed a few folks carrying those ribbons and all military-like.
That they are. And I tell you, it's a privilege to have them here. Make no mistake.
So, we need a place to hole up and take in the scenery. Can you recommend a hotel?
You mean around these parts? I'd have to think a little. I'll get back to you.
To be expected, I guess. Say, we might not like too much attention from those authority-type folks from the posh cavern. Would that be a problem?
Like I said, I have to think. Now, drink. Two oily rings?
That was intense.
Intense, but not unexpected looking at this place. Mind you, she's actually getting us a drink, so that's a plus.
Hello, girls. I've been asked to do a friend a favour. She says there's something strange about you two. Now, myself, I'd kick you out straight away. Young girls drinking in a bar such as this, it's plain disgraceful. However, she is a very good friend. So I'm going to ask you nicely. Should she have anything to worry about from you two?
Well, I think your friend might have it all wrong, see?
Well, I hope so, but she's usually right.
We're not looking for any trouble.
Okay, I'm listening.
Trouble might be looking for us, see?
Okay then, I understand. Sometimes it can't be helped. Trouble usually hangs around. Now, might this trouble be the noisy kind?
Might be. Actually, we don't know, but best assume stormy weather.
It's always best to prepare for the worst. However, I can assure you, you weren't followed.
How do you know?
We have thorough surveillance around the inn. And when you came through the airlock, you were fully scanned and found clean.
Not sure whether I feel that statement is very reassuring or very disturbing.
Regardless, I can tell you with a high degree of confidence that you're not bugged or traced, and you're not carrying skin tech like microbugs. It's just really strange that two young girls are wandering around the Ben Coven like this. So I'm going to be watching you. We don't want any heavy weather to follow you here. Understand?
Oh, we understand, but I'm not sure if we can do anything about our situation.
It's all right. We control this part of the Ben Coven.
We?
The Royal and Cherry Blues control this area. So you look like you need a place to stay.
Well...
So, do you or don't you need a place to stay?
We do.
Well, I'm sure we can solve this.
Yeah, and where do we go?
What about here? There are rooms upstairs. Just have a word with Gander. Besides, you'll need to recover from those bloody horrible drinks you've ordered.
They're probably spiked.
No, I don't think they would do that somehow. Kinda cowardly. Don't think that's their style.
If you're staying, I'll need names.
Okay, mine's, Janet Smith.
Mine's Jill Jinks.
Well, that's real believable. But never mind. I'll put them in the books anyway.
So, you have our names. Can we know yours in return?
Yes, it's Jumping Jack in the Box, for sure. Look, it's Kamerchuk. I don't have to hide, but don't ever call me that. I can't say either. Half the folks wouldn't know the name anyway. Only Gander. Everybody.
Gander. Okay then. Well, thank you. I suppose we need to get the drink over with.
Mule up on a couple of old oily rings.
Oh, Lord have mercy on those that are about to receive. By the way, the second one is free if you get that far.
You know she's not a she, right?
Yep.
And you know this place is definitely hokey, right?
Duh, yes.
And you know I really, really like it here, right?
Should we do the Maritsuba?
Okay then.
They say the sky's the limit.
But this is just the beginning. Ganda, we'll have that second round, if you please.
This episode was written and directed by Melanie Blizzard. The voices you have heard were Helen Ekendayo playing Alex, Cecilia Girard playing Sharrow, Priya Shah playing Doily, Robert Gettins playing Slim, Hannah Martin playing Ghost, Gabrielle King playing Traycon, Vivian Braybrook playing McAllister, Helen Ekendayo plays Alex Lucy Angel and Dr. Ellington. Title song is by Melanie Blizzard and Parker Burke. We thank you for your Patreon support, which makes this program possible and builds an exciting future.